Building a business is about more than revenue or profits. True value comes from people, culture, and leadership that can carry your vision forward. Today, we are talking about non-financial exit planning for value builders and how preparing your organization beyond the balance sheet can make a successful transition possible. Here's the mindset shift I want you to take away. Exit planning is not just about selling or cashing out. It is about leaving behind an organization that thrives without you. When leadership, culture, and succession are intentional, the value you've created becomes enduring rather than fleeting. I'm David Stevens with Stevens Capital Partners. Business owners often ask, how do I ensure my company continues to grow when I step away? Who will lead and carry the mission forward? How do I protect the culture that makes my business unique? Non-financial aspects of exit planning are often overlooked, yet they are critical in preserving value, reputation, and long-term impact. Today, we will cover the three essential areas that help owners plan beyond the numbers: succession readiness, leadership transition, and cultural continuity. Together, these steps will help ensure that the business you've built continues to thrive long after you exit. Point number one, assess succession readiness. The first question in non-financial exit planning is whether the business has a clear, actionable succession plan. Succession readiness means knowing who will take ownership, whether internally or externally, and understanding how responsibilities will shift. According to the Harvard Business Review, nearly 50% of family-owned businesses fail to transition successfully due to the lack of formal succession planning, highlighting the importance of preparing well in advance. Quick practical actions. Identify potential successors within and outside of the organization. Document key roles, responsibilities, and decision-making authority. Next, you want to create a timeline for transition that aligns with both personal and business goals. After that, conduct regular readiness assessments to ensure successors are prepared. Succession planning is not a one-time task. It's a strategic process that safeguards business continuity and preserves the legacy you built. Point number two, plan leadership transition. Even with a designated successor, shifting leadership effectively requires thoughtful preparation. Leadership transition ensures that operational knowledge, relationships, and decision-making authority are transferred smoothly. A study by PwC found that 64% of executives believe leadership gaps are the biggest risk to successful business continuity during an ownership transition. Quick practical actions. Develop mentorship and training programs for emerging leaders. Clarify roles and responsibilities during the transition period. Communicate changes transparently with employees and stakeholders. Set performance metrics and review milestones to guide new leadership. Effective leadership transition reduces operational disruption and positions the business for growth while maintaining stakeholder confidence. Point number three, preserve cultural continuity. Finally, culture is the invisible asset that defines how a business operates, innovates, and retains talent. Without deliberate intention, culture can erode during transition, causing turnover, disengagement, and lost productivity. Research from Deloitte shows that companies with strong cultural continuity during leadership changes are 3.5 times more likely to sustain performance and employee engagement than those that do not. Quick practical actions. Articulate and document core values and organizational principles. Involve employees in defining cultural expectations for the future. Recognize and reward behaviors that reinforce desired culture. Monitor morale and engagement metrics during the transition. Preserving culture ensures that the heart of your business, the people, values, and behaviors that drive the performance endures long after you exit. So consider these questions this week. Do I have a clear succession plan that identifies and prepares the next generation of leaders? Is leadership transition structured to minimize operational disruption? Are cultural values and norms documented and actively reinforced? Will my business thrive without me, not just financially, but in people and performance? Non-financial exit planning is not about doing everything yourself. It's about creating a system that allows the business to succeed independently of any single person. Let me bring it full circle. Planning your exit isn't only about financial outcomes. True value is built when the people, leadership, and culture you've cultivated continue to grow without you. When succession is clear, leadership is prepared, and culture is preserved. Your business becomes a lasting legacy rather than a temporary achievement. If you found this episode helpful and you want guidance building an exit plan that protects your vision, culture, and leadership, contact Stevens Capital Partners. Our advisors help business owners every day, structuring plans that ensure continuity, growth, and enduring value through every stage of transition. If you like this episode, please like this video below and subscribe so you don't miss any future episodes. I'm David Stevens with Stevens Capital Partners. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.